Welcome back. Haiti's new Prime Minister, Ariel Henry, took office Tuesday in the aftermath of the president's assassination 2 weeks ago. He has pledged to improve the country's dire security and to organize long-delayed elections. Henry was installed as head of a new government in an attempt to stabilize a country on the brink of chaos since the murder of President Jovenel Moïse at his residence in the early hours of the 7th of July. The swearing-in of Henry, who was named to the post by Moïse days before his death, was seen as a key step towards holding elections as demanded by many Haitians and the international community. In other news, Trinidad and Tobago's COVID-19 death toll is currently at 1,000, with the announcement of 2 deaths in the last 24 hours. There are over 5,000 active cases.
Start tonight with the grim news that Trinidad and Tobago has recorded 1,000 deaths as a result of COVID-19. According to the Ministry of Health, the latest people to die include 1 elderly woman with comorbidities and 1 middle-aged man without comorbidities. Health officials say there were 156 new COVID-19 cases. 57 more people were discharged from public health facilities, and there were 148 recovered community cases. Currently, 301 people are hospitalized. TNT now has 5,691 active COVID cases. Meanwhile, officials say 262,976 people have received their first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, and 174,992 people have received both doses of the vaccine.
Terrified subway passengers in central China were left clinging to ceiling handles inside flooded cars on Tuesday, trapped up to their necks in rising water as record-breaking rains devastated China. At least 12 people have been confirmed dead after more than 7.8 inches of rain fell in 1 hour on Tuesday. More from CNN.
12 people are dead after heavy rain and flooding in central China. Officials say the dead were found in flooded subway stations. Video posted on social media shows passengers trapped in subway cars as murky water floods in. There's been a year's worth of rain in 3 days in the capital of Henan province. CNN's Chrissy Lee Stout joins us now live from Hong Kong with more. Just another example, the climate is changing and it's not for the better.
No, and we're just been looking at these absolutely extraordinary and devastating images to come out of China's central Henan province, with its capital, Zhengzhou, utterly drenched with record-breaking rain. Zhengzhou is a city of 12 million people. It's situated on the banks of the Yellow River, and authorities there say that it has received a year's worth of rain in the last 3 days. State media reporting at least 12 people are dead so far, and nearly 200,000 people have been evacuated to safe zones. And it's not just Zhengzhou. These scenes are playing out in nearly a dozen cities across central China. I mean, devastating images of completely flooded roads, power lines down, flooded subway stations, especially in the Henan provincial capital of Zhengzhou, where we see passengers trapped in subway cars with rushing water entering the station. I want you to listen to this sound from a passenger who was trapped inside one of these flooded cars as the water was rising. Take a listen.
The flood was so strong, and many people were carried away by that. The remaining few of us, including a kid, were so tired, and we nearly gave up. We kept holding on tight to the railing, and that's why you can see so many bruises on my arms. These are all bruises. This is one too. This included too. If you don't hold on tight to that railing, it's very easy to be washed away.
Authorities in Zhengzhou say that about 500 people who were trapped in those flooded subways have been rescued, but 12 were found dead.
Stay with us. The latest weather forecast is coming up after the break.